Oh, Jim, president of Homes Now, Not Later. Wow. 5:58 in the morning, I'm at the office because my son started his new job today. I have to get him there by 5:30, so I figured instead of driving all the way back out to Sun Valley, I'd just come to the office and get some stuff done with peace and quiet. Also, I need to make this video, so I figured I'd do this now since nobody else is at the office and I can talk and nobody will complain. I hope you all can hear. Okay, a little update on Unity Village. I've been asked, do we have land? Yeah, we have land. We have land out on Northwest. We have a draft lease, which I think next county council meeting, I'm going to go ask them to stop saying it's a draft lease and that it can change at the last minute, as I've been suggested by people that work in the office here by 2020 Engineering. Lexi, one of the guys that does permits for developers, said that we need to get that lease more dialed in because we could be spending a lot of time and then the county can change the lease or decide not to lease the land to us. So probably going to county council to ask them to, are we going to lease this land to us if we do all the hoops you want us to jump through? So we do have land. It's out on Northwest. It's by the soccer fields, but not by the soccer fields. If you'd actually go on our website and look at the map, you'd find out exactly where it's at. It's more towards the gun range, so you can't even see the soccer fields from where the property is, but the address is the same for the soccer fields and Public Works building. So that's one thing I'd like to clear up. Another thing is we need to get our wetlands stuff done. We've reached out to Bill Cantrell. Hopefully sometime this week we find out something. That's our next step. Without that, we're stuck. We reached out to 2020 Engineering, who owns the office we're in and is our landlords, to help us with that, and they've agreed to help us with that. I've already sent them stuff they need, so they're going to be working on that. So Unity Village is moving slow, but it's moving forward. Everybody that knows me and knows Homes Now, this isn't what we like, but this is what we got. Am I happy about it? Not at all. It's really upsets me, but what can I do? I mean, if I go nuts on people, then I get told to calm down. So I guess I'm just to shut the hell up and accept it. It's a hard pill for Jim to swallow. What else is happening? Let's see. I was interviewed for the Stacy Brock by Stacy Brock for the Block Off radio show that's going to air this Thursday. I hope. I made a mistake in 16 minutes into the interview. I used one of the 7 words you can't say on radio, so they've got to edit it. Hopefully Stacy can get that all edited in time for Thursday so it can air Thursday. Once I get the word that it's going to air, I will post the link. Let's see, what else? Shower truck's going to be at Albertsons this coming, I think, Saturday. I'm not sure the exact date. Check Showers Now on Facebook. I'm sure they got that posted somewhere. Today, I actually going to take the shower truck at 7:30 to go get the ramp done, finally. Thank God. Then maybe Dan Hamill can shut up about the fucking ramp. And if you don't like my language, excuse me, but some things just deserve to be said the way they should be said, not sugar-coated. We've turned in the requirements for the insurance to our insurance agent. He's working on it, so we should have insurance for Unity Village with no problem. It's just a slow, tedious process right now. I can't explain it any better. I wish I had better news. Reality is, unless county council pushes the county government to move faster, we're not going to have a Unity Village up by winter. Does that mean we need to stop fundraising? No, it means we need to get fundraising done. We need to raise at least $43,000 for the phase 1 of Unity Village to get it up. I mean, if we wait until everything's done, then we can't start building. I'd rather have the money sitting in the bank so when they give us the green light, we can start building the next day. And that's the plan. So I urge everybody that's got their birthdays coming up or whatever to do Facebook fundraisers for us. And, when you make a Facebook fundraiser, just remember one thing. You got to keep sharing it at least once or twice a day because it just gets buried in people's feed and they don't see it. Not trying to tell you how to raise money, but just saying that's what I found to be successful. Let's see what else before I start my rant. So, according to the permit person here at the office, our next step is we need wetland delineation. We need a letter of intent and term sheet with the county on the lease terms. We need an agreement to enter into ground lease, which is 2 parts. And then we need to procure the permits. And then we need to close on the ground lease. And then we start building. Okay. That's where we're at. So until we get the wetland delineation done, we're pretty much at a standstill. So if anybody knows Bill Cantrell, please reach out to him. Tell him we're really desperate right now. If not, we're going to end up spending some money and getting a wetlands person and have to pay the fair market value. And then Jack Ross could be right. We could look at $100,000 to get this project up and running. So that's about all I have on Unity Village and where Homestyle is. Now I'm going into Jim's rant. Okay. December 18th last year, we got evicted from, well, we didn't. The homeless did, got evicted from City Hall 5 days before Christmas. With the words of the mayor, we care so much. We're working as hard as we can. We'll try to do better, blah, 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 blah. Well, here we are. September. 9 months, 10 months into this. Guess what we don't have? We don't have a safe place for people to camp. We don't have a safe place for long-term parking. Oh, wait. I got to give them credit. We got 4 porta pots and dumpsters. I don't know how many people that housed, but thank you, Mayor. Thank you for those breadcrumbs you threw us. I'm not going to lay off this. I'm so ticked off about it, Let's look at what's happened since the sleep out and since we got evicted. We got evicted. Remember Gene Newsom saying that we were killing the grass and that City Hall was for everybody? I think he meant City Hall is for everybody but the homeless. Remember when we had people testifying at City Hall that it was the first time they had a good night's sleep and they felt safe and could actually sleep? Remember that we housed 18 people indirectly through the sleep out? So what happened since then is the city passed an emergency ordinance to allow tent encampments by nonprofits and churches. Yahoo, right? Yay! An emergency ordinance. That means when you call 911, you say, hey, I got an emergency. My dad's having a heart attack. And they go, yeah, we'll get right to you in about 9-10 months, maybe a year. We're working on it. We care. Have a nice day. Click. No, that's not what happens. They say we'll send somebody right now. Well, that's my definition of emergency. When you say it's an emergency, it means we act now, not whenever. So since then, we've got the emergency ordinance from the city. They're getting ready on the 26th or something like that to pass the interim ordinance. So it looks like they're doing something anyways. We've got the counties passed emergency ordinance, and they already passed their interim ordinance. They've also agreed to let us use Northwest property. Isn't it amazing how fast that worked? But let's talk about some other stuff that's happened. Let's see. The Whatcom County, Bellingham Task Force on Homelessness met for, 6 months. They had one priority, 200-bed low-barrier shelter. Didn't happen. So what they decided to do this summer? We'll adjourn the task force until winter because, it's nice out. The homeless can survive. We don't need to help them. So after all that meeting and stuff, here's what we got from the task force. Wait for it. Nothing. My question is, how much money went to that? How many staff hours went into nothing? How much money was wasted on it? I'm really sick and tired of house people, politicians telling homes now, it takes time, be patient. Guess what? The homeless don't have any time, people. Every time you wait, more people become fucking homeless. The more time you wait, the more homeless people take a chance of dying. The more time you wait, the more homeless women get raped and molested. The more time you wait, the more the elderly homeless get mugged and robbed by other homeless people because there's no services for them. In case you have not noticed, we have elderly people pushing their walkers all day long or their grocery carts. Is that how you want your mother and father treated? Would you tell them it takes time? Or would you do something to help them now? It's something that really bugs me. I don't know how I can put it to get it through people's heads. What are we going to do for the damn homeless tonight? Not 5 years, not 10 years, tonight. What are we going to do for the elderly that are sleeping in the woods tonight? Why can't we provide them a safe place to be? Why is it illegal for them to sleep? Why is it illegal for them to sit on a sidewalk? Isn't Bellingham include all the residents? Or does it just include the housed residents? Because let me tell you something and just debunk this myth. The homeless in Bellingham and Whatcom County, 70% of them were born and raised here. They were your neighbors. They're somebody's father and mother, sister, brother. Is this acceptable? Maybe to you, but not to me. Should I calm down? Hey, here's a clue. How about the city get off their damn ass and do something tangible? Have they got a plan in place for this winter? To help the homeless so they don't freeze to death. We've given them options. We've talked about parking lots that aren't used in the winter by Civic Field. The baseball fields that aren't used in the winter. Why not set up those parking lots for safe camping, safe parking for people? A place where service providers can go to the people and not have to truck through the woods and hunt them out. Why can't we do that? My answer, why? Because they don't want to. They want to tell you they care. They want you to look, they'll look you right in the eye and say, but we care, Jim. We're doing everything we can. We spend more money than any other city our size in the state of Washington. Well, you suck at it. I don't care if people like me or not. It's not about Jim. It's not about Doug. It's not about Holmes now. It's not about Marcus. It's not about JC. It's not about anybody but the homeless people. Until we get that through our heads, that they're human beings, just because they're homeless doesn't mean they're not human anymore. I don't know. You know, some days I ask myself, why do I even try? I feel like I'm beating my head up against the wall. I feel like talking to a concrete wall would get more action. I really do. You know, people, even in homes now, people tell me, you need to calm down, Jim. They're doing the best they can. Really, if that's what you think, then Homes Now isn't the place for you. The reason it says Homes Now is because it means now, not later. How many homeless people have to die on the streets before you realize that we need to do something more? Why is the Mission the only game in town? Where are single men supposed to go? The Mission, the drop-in center. The drop-in center. Oh my God, let's talk about that. You know, whenever you mention homelessness, the first thing people see is the drop-in center and the guys hanging out, the people hanging out, all drunk, fighting, whatever. Is that the homeless people's fault? No. It's the way it's run. If Homes Now ran anything the way they run the drop-in center, we'd be shut down. Well, hell, we can't even get started. Homes Now is trying to do Unity Village. And just to get this out there and clear, it's drug and alcohol free. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Unity Village will be people that are working that have an income. Either they're on disability, VA disability, they got jobs. But it will be people that want to get out of living on the streets. We're just going to give them that little boost that they need, a safe place to live, a place to lock their belongings, a place to sleep at night, a place they don't have to worry about the cops coming in and throwing all their shit away while they're at work, a place where they don't have to worry about other homeless people robbing them of their stuff. You know, I don't have much else to say because I'm so worked up right now, but I'm sorry if this rant got overboard, but, you know, being a formerly homeless person for 17 years and now running my own nonprofit and seeing how slow the government moves, no wonder, even though Whatcom County and the city of Bellingham spend $9 million a year, not once, a year, to solve homelessness. Forget that. It's not to solve homelessness. It's to keep the wheel rolling. Keep it going around in circles, the revolving door, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. How about we think outside the box? I challenge everyone that watches this video to email, write, call, attend council meetings, demand action. demand accountability. And I urge every one of you to hold whatever nonprofit you choose to support accountable. Make sure they're doing what they say they're doing. Make sure they're trying to solve homelessness, not perpetuate it. Including Homes Now. If you don't think we're doing what we should be doing, then don't donate. Please. But like we've said from the beginning, we only have one goal, and that's to house homeless people. It's pretty damn simple. Yes, we do a lot. We have a shower truck. We do summits. We feed. We give referrals. We hand out shower vouchers. Whatever we can do, because these are things that aren't being dealt with. We fought to get porta pots and dumpsters, and the mayor was so gracious that she gave us 4 of them. Just urge all of you, get involved, stay active, don't give up, and don't be quiet. Stand up for what you believe in, even if you're standing alone. And I will stand here and I will scream from the mountaintops, what are you going to do for the homeless tonight? Thank you. Have a great day.